Hi everyone, I just wanted to come on and do a project share. Lord have mercy, y'all. Y'all get ready for this. I was going to make this cute little aquarium-like thing with this globe over it and stuff like that. Going to be little dainty, right? This thing turned out to be a monster I tried to fix. I want you to look at the crap I just done. I just kept on and on and on. I have a lot of seashells. That's the problem, see? Wait till you see this thing. It goes all the way up. You have to ignore my mess over there. All the way up, and the lid comes off. It makes a little box. It goes all the way down. It does have a mermaid in there somewhere and seashells. Don't worry. First of all, no one's getting this, so don't y'all panic that I'm going to send it in the mail to somebody. First of all, it weighs about 100 pounds. Oh, Lord, we'll save and give it to Sheila. She can set it in her craft room. Yeah, that's a good thing to do with it, ain't it? Oh, Lord. Y'all, I did E6000 it because I wanted to wait and see if I was going to use it. I'm going to take it apart. This is just a complete mess that I made, put it like that. Yeah, I'm not going to even keep this project. I was talking to Sheila a while ago, laughing about it, and she wanted to see it. So that's why I showed it. Yeah. Yep. I can take it all apart very easy. Just hot glue gun now. I do that because I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, so it can be easy to take down. So, God almighty, I don't need to be crafting, y'all. I really don't. I make a mess. Okay, let me show you some things I did make. First of all, I altered a couple of fans. I'm all right with these. They're okay. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I feel like when I craft, I just make a mess, and I do make a mess. I really do. I don't feel like it looks good enough and something like that. So I found these at Dollar Tree. These little decorated fans they had. Actually, it's these right here that Dollar Tree has, and I just alter them. Karma from Real Life made me one time, and I still got it sitting over there. But see, these little fans here, so, and I just decorate them. So, I'm okay with this. I just feel like I can't. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel like I can't do nothing. I'm just crazy. But anyways, this is how I alter it. Looks like this. Then you can hang it. But it's okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I do too much on them or something. I don't know. I just can't stop, it seems like. I just more and more and more on stuff. It seems like. It's crazy. And here's the other one I made. Now, this one I'm not very happy with at all. I mean, I love the color of the fan and everything, but I feel like... See, what I do, I just try to use the stuff I got, Here are the flowers and stuff like that. So, I just try to use that stuff. So, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. And then I put the little eyelash trim and all kinds of ribbons on it and stuff. So, that's those I did make. Let's stick these back over here. And... you see, I made a couple little arrangement things. Again, two big things to mail to somebody. Okay with this. This is a little ceramic basket, and I just put the little lace around it and stuff, and the little flowers, and stuck the little flowers in it everywhere. I mean, it's all right, I guess, but I'm still not really happy with that either. I can't win for losing, I tell you. But that's how I done that. So, that's it. And let me see. Here is another thing I found and I altered. This was a gift box I found at Goodwill. It was actually red and blue with little bears on it. So anyways, it was like a shadow box. This is glass right here. That's what got me. I thought, oh my God, that's so cute. So I just took it and made another little gift box out of it. And this is what it looks like. I don't know if somebody made this or what, made the box like this, because I've never seen a gift box like that. But this is what the back side looked like. It was a heart, and they cut it out and then put the glass in it. But I took it all out, and then I made my own little arrangement in there. I have a little woman, and there's a little butterfly and stuff like that in there and stuff. So, it's okay. I'm pretty happy with that. So, I just done that and painted the box and stuff. So, that's all right. Kind of like that one. And here is the last thing I made. I was going to make some more stuff, but I got to make Crafty Sue 519, her things I was going to make for her. Don't worry, Crafty Sue. I will not send you the seashell thing. I'll save it for Denise or Sheila. Can you see them getting that thing in the mail? Oh, Lord have mercy. And here is the other little thing I made. Now, what I did here was take a little bow, a little glass bow. This looks like depression glass, but it's a newer kind. And then I put a wine glass, and then I took this little angel and stuff and little flowers and put on there. And this right here is a Bath & Body candle lid. And up here is the Bath & Body candle holder thing. The candle came in. Of course, you know, I took it all out and everything. And then I just kind of made a little arrangement up here. And let me see if you can see her. Got a little angel in it and stuff. And I just put little flowers in it and things like that. It's all right. I mean, probably a little bit too much or something, but that's the way I go. It's either always too much or something. Anytime I do something. But anyways, and Sheila was laughing about my wood. Now, let me tell you the story about the wood, y'all. I've always been the kind of person that if I go to an ocean, I'm walking and walking, picking up every little seashell, picking up every little rock thing I think is pretty and stuff like that. And I've always been that way in the woods, too. But here, since I've been married to Dave, I've not really been in no woods. I mean, I used to have a friend I hung out. I'd go down his house, and he had 160 acres, and I would have myself a ball out there in the woods. I'd come back, and my face would be swollen, red, where I got poison ivy vines, because it would be like the fall, and they wouldn't have no leaves on them, and I didn't know the difference, you know, from the vines. I thought it was like a grapevine or something. I'd always get poison ivy. Well, anyways, we had 2 old pine trees out here, and when we bought this house, the inspector found a little termite problem. And it was down in the basement here, and it's just like one little piece of the wall on the bottom, found like a little nest. Nothing big. I mean, of course, the owner killed them and everything. But the pine trees out back here, when we bought the house, they were both living. Well, that next year they died. One died, and then the other one died, and they've been dead for a few years out here. So the storm blew down one of our trees, the Bratcher pears, I think you call it, on our lot here next to us. So David got a chainsaw, and we said, okay, let's cut down those 2 big pine trees. Well, the pine trees were dead. I mean, it's just dead wood, you know. Well, anyways, I got out there and started looking, and then I pulled back I was pulling the bark off because it just fall off, you know. And I seen this little carving, like little writing. To me, it looked like little. I know it wasn't little writing. What it was, I figured it was maybe those termites or something got a hold of them trees and killed it. Or I didn't know what it was. It looked like a little bug writing to me, you know, like little zigzags and stuff. Well, I just got amazed by it. I started getting limbs. Started collecting limbs. I have a bunch of limbs out there in the garage. And because I just love nature stuff like that. And I like messing with it and stuff. So anyways, what I did, I got a bunch of limbs and everything. And then the little limbs of that writing, I'll show you. And I even varnished a few pieces. And Sheila was laughing at me one night. She called me and said, what are you doing? I said, I'm washing my wood. I was taking this wood and I was washing it in a bathtub, scrubbing it, you know, making it clean before I brought it, you know, kept it in my house. But anyways, when talking about the carving in the wood, I don't know what done this. Sheila's thinking maybe a fungus or something done it. See, after I varnished it, I just thought it looked so neat. This is what the writing was I was talking about looked like to me. I just loved it. I mean, it was just like awesome to me. I was like, wow, look at that. You know, how pretty would that be varnished, you know? And so I was getting the little limbs that had a lot in it and stuff like that. So yeah, I just love this. It's just a stick is all it is, but it's just neat how the wood is. I don't know, like a fungus might have done it or bugs might have done it or something, but I just love the way it turned out. And after I varnished it, I really like it. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, I don't know what to do with it, but it's pretty. And there were several little pieces like that. And there's a bunch out there in the garage just like that, too, that I kept of it. And I kept some for firewood and stuff. But those 2 trees, I was the one who busted all the limbs and stacked it up and everything and threw it away. Yeah, 2 trees. And my body was telling it the next day. And out there in the cat pen, they have a big 4-foot top of the tree. It's 4 foot out there in her pen. They love it. It's like huge, and that got me too, moving that sucker. But anyways, that's what Sheila was talking about in the video about the little messages of the bugs or something. Because my daughter was laughing at me. She said, Dave, she's done went crazy. She thinks those bugs are leaving her messages. And what it was, I was telling Maya about, looked like bug writing. And she thought I went wacko. I thought bugs was trying to write to me or something else. No, that looks like writing. But that's what I meant by that. And anyways, and I found some other little pieces. To me, when I look at stuff, it looks like I see a face in something. Always been that way. I can look at a floor and just the wood in it or something might look like an eyes and nose to me. Not really an eyes and nose, not like a human, but, just got something there that reminds me of a face. Well, I get up there and I start looking at those little pieces of wood. And there is a bunch. I guess they're called little knots in the tree or something. But this is what I found. Look at him. Yeah, don't that look like a face of a devil or something? I thought, Lord, look at him. I said, and I didn't tear his bark off because I left his bark because you could really see it then. It looked like he had little teeth and eyes and a horn. And I showed Sheila and she liked it creeped out. Now, I'm not no wood carver or nothing, y'all. I had to make Dave cut these for me, because it was big sticks of wood, right? So I had to make him saw them off for me and everything. He liked to have a fit. I can't believe you're cutting all this wood, fussing and fussing. Leave me alone. I'm having fun. But anyways, that's my little, I guess you can call him devil, or, no, he might not be a devil. He might be a handsome little dude. Who knows? But anyways, that's him. And it was hilarious. And if you look on the other side of him, looks like he's got another face. The other side looks like another face, kind of. He's got actually 4 faces. But what they are, I guess they're the knots in the trees. I know what they are, but they just remind me of a little face. So that's how I got him. So we call him the devil. So, of course, I aggravated Sheila to death and everything. And she did think, she said, please don't tell nobody. But she done told her story today about it because I sent her an ACT card. I used bark on it. And I thought it turned out cute. Now, see, this right here, it reminds me of a giraffe or something. And I kept him. And he's got the little markings and stuff. And, I'm not no wood carver. I don't know how to really shape it up and make them look right. But to me, they look like something to me. So I kept him. And I varnished him. I told you I'm nuts. Well, anyways, here's another for example. Check this one out. This looks like a body to me. Now what I need to do is cut it in half. Cut the little devil, we're going to call him devil. Put him on top of it. I'm going to make it even. And here's his little body. Got little legs and stuff. I don't know what to do for the arms yet, but there we go. Now, am I going to keep these in the house? Probably not. I'll take them back out to the garage. But just other little pieces, all the little pieces had something on them that remind me of little faces. And every stick out there is like that, So that's just something. I'm crazy, I know. And here's like a big piece that I varnished. It had the little writing looking in it. I'm calling it writing. I know it's not writing, but I'm just saying it. See the little markings and stuff? See, that just amazes me. It don't take much to amaze me, though. But I just like the pieces that's carved out by nature, I guess you must say, in it. And, yeah. I just kept these pieces. I'm like that. I'm that way of rocks or anything like that. I'll show. I have a bunch of rocks. I used to collect rocks. And my rocks is nothing amazing, or anything like that. Do have a few little fossils and stuff like that, but most of them just rocks, and they remind me of something. So, I laughed at Sheila. I told her, oops, there was my wood. I told Sheila, I said, this is Spiky. And he's got the little carving in him, too. And that's why I kept him. I just thought the little carvings was neat, nature done it. But like I said, I couldn't even cut them right. So I said, okay, he's Sparky. And for example, I kept some bark. I kept thin bark, and I kept some real thick bark. But this is one piece like I kept. It's got to be something that's, I thought was neat. This is neat. I like to do a fairy box or something with this. And I kept one look like a little tree, like the round of the tree, to make it round like. And I kept that. And this is just for example, when I collect some bark. This is what I kept, you know, little stuff that looked like something. But I just thought that was so neat. At the end of the bottom of the tree, it looked like that. And I aggravated Sheila because I had a couple little tiny pieces of wood, right? And she's like, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. No, don't you send me none of that. Well, you know me. She got some. I made her an ACT card with it. And then I aggravated her. Took these little tiny sticks. And I told her, I said, okay, you can have Woody. Well, this is Woody. Woody's just a little bitty stick. There's just little markings on him that I kept. I don't know if you can see him. He's just funny looking. But anyways, it looked like he had a little face. I put a little bow tie on him. And I'm going to put him in a little stand. And I'm going to give this to Sheila. And that's her little adopted Wood. It's Woody. But anyway, I'm crazy like that, y'all. I got imagination. I come up with crap. And here's just another little piece had the markings on it that I kept too. He's not named. He don't have just Woody's got a name and the little devil. That's it. And I guess Spikey's got a name too. But yeah, I love stuff like this, and I can get lost in it. I can just go outside. If I got a tree, if I got something like that, to explore, anything like that, I just always have loved, always. Y'all probably didn't know that about me, but I didn't have no trees cut down to realize, you know, to bring it back to me, put it like that. But I used to always make the grapevine wreaths and stuff like that. When I'd go out in the woods, I'd collect that. Some of it probably was poison ivy vines, and you want to know the truth. To tell you the truth, I don't know a grapevine from a poison ivy vine. I don't think. When it comes down to it, I don't know. I'd have to see. But anyways, and for example, I have a bunch of rocks, and someday if y'all like to see them, I'll show you. I got rocks from Syria, from China, from Brazil, from the Holocaust and everything. My friend who lives in Poland, and when he went over there to Holocaust, he'd just bring me like a little pebble rock, you know, back from the area and stuff like that. And a lot of rocks I'd find on the lake. When the lake went down, I'd go walking on the lake, and I'd turn over rocks and find a lot of stuff. But this is one of my favorite rocks. And I've had this for a long time. And this rock reminded me of something. I'll show y'all and see if it reminds you of something. I want to turn it different ways, because sometimes you have to look at stuff different ways before you see something. That rock reminds me of an old woman. Like an old witch or an older woman. Like her chin, her lip curled up, her eyes squinched, and hair right here. That's what that reminds me of, an old woman. See, I just would see things like that and stuff. I don't know if y'all can see it. So if you do see the old woman in it, comment below. Let me know. But yeah, that's it. And my husband looked at it. He said, that's just a rock. A pile of rock. I'm like, you ain't got no imagination. You don't see no woman in that. Sheila told me she's seen the woman in it. You just gotta have imagination, you know. Yeah. But anyways, that's my crazy stories about my wood that Sheila's done put out there. So, you know, I wanted everybody to know what I meant by it. And my rocks. And I have rocks from a lot of states that my friends would send me. And this was, I've done this years ago. You know, since I moved here, I didn't talk much about her or nothing because my rocks was out in the garage. Well, the other day, Sheila was calling me a hoarder or something like that. And I'm like, I got to get my rocks out of the garage. And she's like, I told you. You know, because I just sound really terrible then when I said I had rocks in the garage. But then I started explaining to her. And then that's how everybody got to know about my rocks. So, anyways. Guess the little devil's going to have to go in the garage because I don't have room in here for him. We need to have another name. Y'all know another name for him besides devil? Devil's too creepy. I mean, he's just, you know, I don't know what else to call him. He just reminds me of a little devil or something. But anyways, that's my crazy stories, y'all. And my project shares. And I appreciate y'all for listening. And hope y'all hang out with me. Hope nobody removes me because they think I'm wacko. But my friends know I am, so it don't matter. But anyways, just a little story to tell y'all about me that y'all didn't know probably. So that's all. But anyways, thank you all so much. And I'm going to put all this stuff up now and talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.